Is this amp really worth the hype, and should you actually buy it? What's up, dudes? Hope you're all having a fantastic day out there so far, and thank you for joining me in today's review video. Today I'm here taking a look at the Positive Grid Spark 2 amp, okay? It sells for $300, but is it worth $300? Well, let's go ahead and get into that. Alright, now this setting I'm using right now is a custom preset I made myself to the Spark app, which is pretty cool. It's got like hundreds of different customizable options, so you can switch, amps, pedals, and all kinds of stuff I'm probably not going to use. And the rest of the settings are going to be just the factory preset ones. So let's go ahead and save that real quick and show you what we got. It's a dreamy sound, that one. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys the app and how you can connect the app and all that good stuff. So first things first, we have to go to our Spark app, and if you haven't downloaded the Spark app, well, you're going to need that because you can't access all the other features without it. So, okay, so we go into this little bar area. It says Add Device. We click on that, and you're going to scroll down for your amp, which is going to be the Spark 2, so we're going to hit that. Let's connect. So we're going to push that dude. Okay, it is connected. Now, before you can even do this, you got to make sure that you're in your Bluetooth settings. They're turned on, and you see Spark 2 audio, not the other one, but Spark 2 audio. You want to make sure you connect to that one. And it'll only work if you have the Bluetooth on the amp turned on, which I didn't know because there's no instructions for that. So there's like a little button in the back you got to hold, and it'll make the blue light turn on. So that's when you know you're connected. So anyways, moving forward, audio is connected. Let's go ahead and push continue. It's connecting. And I'm recording my screen. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this as I'm looking at this. I'm going to put it side by side here, or try to. Okay, connecting, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Wow, very slow here. Okay, successfully connected. Now, there's a looper in here. I haven't messed around with the looper too much. I'll make a different video on that because I don't really know much about it. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're good. Exit out of that. Don't remind me again. Always ask for these things. Okay, so this is the current setting I'm on. So you can see the SLO 100, whatever that means, slow. I don't know how you pronounce that, but slow 100, I guess. You can double tap, and it'll bring you to all these other heads. So, like for example, you can go all the way up here, right, where it has silver 120. You can go all the way down to what does that say? I'm blind. Hammer 500. Okay. So yeah, the one I'm on right now is slow 100. And just so you know, some of these things are going to be locked by a paywall. I think I haven't tried hitting on them because they're locked. So like, see this one, JH Super 100, that's locked. I think it's kind of stupid that you have to pay for more sounds because you bought the amp. It should just kind of be free, but whatever. I'm not going to complain. There's a lot of features already. So yes, this is the regular one I've been using. Like the sound of that. But yeah, if you double tap, we can change these and you could do it real time. So for example, I hit on this one. Very quiet, sorry. What's Blues Boy? That's very quiet. I'm not sure why it's so quiet. Let's turn up the master volume a little bit. Okay, where's checkmate? Jeez, that's loud. Sorry about that. They're all very random, like, they're all set very different volume-wise, as you can see, so I'm just gonna be careful about that. Sounds alright. What is this one? Oh, that's right, I can't hit those two because they're locked. What's American Deluxe? I don't like that one. I kind of hate that one. Good sustain, but yeah, I don't like that one. Let's see, plexiglass. JM45. But you get the idea. I'm not going to go with every single one of these. Ooh, orange. What is that? Using the same lick on purpose, by the way. I can do other licks. I'm doing them on purpose so you can kind of hear like the difference in tone more than me playing. So if you wonder why I'm playing the same lick over and over, that's why. Kind of mid-range. I like it. It's not too bad. But yeah, I think I still like the SLO. I don't know why it's so much louder, but yeah. Number 25. I don't know what that means. Is that like a Malmsteen amp? I really don't know. I'm guessing Yngwie Malmsteen or something. But yeah, so anyways, once you have your settings you like, you can go here and you could adjust the knobs like up and down. See that? You could adjust them. So when I told you guys there's like a million opportunities to, you know, shape your tone, I wasn't kidding. There's a lot of stuff. Now, you can tap each one of these, and each one of these is going to give you different things, like, oh, all these different pedals you can replace, right? And there's a lot of them. I'm not going to go into all that, because like I said, it could be a long video. But yeah, you could layer anything, you could turn anything off you want, anything on you want. I haven't even figured out all the combinations, because I get stressed out. I'm like, there's too many options for me. So yeah, it's cool. I think it's obviously a good thing, so you have infinite tone possibilities, but at the same time, for people like me, it gets a little bit stressful, because I'm like, damn, that's a lot of settings. Alright, so that's all I'm going to be doing with this amp, at least in this video. I know you can plug it into your computer and you can record with it and all that stuff, which I'll be doing in the future because I'll be holding on to this amp for a little while to give it a proper review later on and see if I still like it or not. But yeah, that's all I'm going to be doing for right now because of time constraints. So yeah, has a built-in looper. Haven't messed with that much yet. It looks easy enough, but I'm not going to mess with it because I have to research it first and I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. But overall, as an amp, how does it work? Is it worth $300? Does it sound good? Well, a few things to take into consideration. Yes, I think it's definitely worth the $300 if you don't mind putting in the work. Okay, now what I mean by that is, do you want an amp that's ready to go out of the box with minimal, adjustment needed? Okay, or are you looking for an amp that you can have infinite tone modeling with? Because if you want infinite tone modeling and you want to put in all the tedious work, then yes, this is definitely an amp that's worth $300. But if you just want something that's ready to go out of the box, you just want to adjust a few knobs and have perfect tone, well, you're not going to get that. I mean, probably with any amp in general anyway. I mean, to its defense, any amp needs a little bit of tweaking. But this is quite extreme because there's a lot of stuff. You have to get an amp and everything. If you don't have a smartphone, well, then I guess you're out of luck, right? And that's not to say that you can't get good tone out of it. It's just that a lot of it's limited to the app, right? There's a lot of things you can't access without it. So if you want to do a lot of infinite tone shaping, you need to have that app. It's not negotiable. That kind of sucks. So yeah, all in all, the amp works great out of the box as it is. I don't like the presets that it comes with, and I think it sounds very boxy and digital, right? It's not a tone that I like. It took me a while to find the tones I do like by turning off noise gate, upping the mid-range, changing the amp heads, adjusting the boost or the overdrive of the, sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember, man, I feel old. Like a tube screamer pedal, right? You know what I'm saying? Like boosting the amp. But I eventually got the sound I liked. I'm still tweaking with it. I will let you guys know in the future if I find something more suitable to what I do. Now, it works great as a shred amp, works great as a, jazz or blues amp, or probably even country. I haven't tried. But having said all that, yes, it is a good amp. It is worth $300. It has great sound. I wish practice amps back when I was starting sounded that good. I mean, come on, for $300, you're getting all that tone shaping. Like, dude, $300 barely got you a decent amp back in the day, and it sounded like crap. It was shrill and just awful. You know what I mean? Even still, a lot of amps in the $200-300 range sound kind of eh. This, again, sounds a little digital, so you do need to put the work in. But if you don't mind putting the work in, it's going to sound good. So, yeah, all in all, should you buy the Spark 2? Well, if you weigh your options heavily, I would say yes. I would buy this, right? You see what I'm saying? If I was in your position, I would definitely buy this. If you're looking for something that's easy, plug and play, no tone shaping needed, it's just easy to set up out of the box, I advise against it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.